Hello students, today we will be going over 3.2 ratios. Our objective, I can express ratios in a variety of ways including simplest form. So right now we are in your green packet on page 67. Alright, there are three different ways to express a ratio. We will use these flowers and vases to investigate. So here's your flowers to vases. So we want to see what's the ratio of the flowers to vases. So what's the actual one using the word two? How many flowers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Then how many vases? 1, 2, 3. So our actual one is 9, 2, 3. So that's what you write in there. 9, 2, 3. Then using a colon, 9, 2, 3. Then using a fraction bar, 9 to 3. Okay. Then we have to simplify it. 9 to 3, we can simplify that. 3 goes into 9 3 times. So for every 3 flowers, there's 1 vase. So, and then using a colon, 3 to 1. And then the fraction bar, 3 to 1. And sometimes we simplify that even more to 3, even though the book just has it 3 to 1 like that. Now we want the ratios of vases to flowers in simplest form. So we say we have to flip them. So instead of 3 to 1, we've got 1 vase to 3 flowers. Okay? And 1 vase to 3 flowers and 1/3. Okay? So now we're going to fill in the table for this classroom. Use the table to express the ratios each way in simplest form. Okay? You may want to pause the video at this point and just check out how many boys to girls, girls to desks, desks to students, and students to teacher. Now, when we come back from that, you can pause the video right now, and then we'll do a couple of practice problems at the bottom of the page. Okay? So our practice here, number 1, express the ratios each way in simplest form. Now, the ratio of circles to squares. So if we want to count the number of circles here, 4 circles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I would think that's first 4 to 8, but if I practice it and do the fraction like that, 4 out of 8 we know simplifies to 1/2. So we could say 1 circle for every 2 squares. Then we could also put it with a colon, 1 circle to 2 squares. And then we could write it as a fraction bar, 1/2. So that's how many squares, circles to squares. Now part 2 says squares to circles. We say there's 2 to 1, or 2 to 1 using a colon, or 2/1. And I always like to simplify to 2 on that. Okay. All right. Next page. The height of a bookshelf is 6 feet and the height of a cupboard is 4 feet. Find the ratio of the height of the bookshelf. So on the next page, again, this is page 68. Number 2 at the top, 6 to 4. Oh, is that simplest form? No, if I say 6/4, 2 will go into each, so that's 3/2. So I say 3 to 2. And then I write it with a colon. If I write it with a colon, what's it going to be? 3 to 2 and 3/2. Okay. All right, I'll let you do the rest of these, students. You rock.